Thank you, Toastmaster Henry. Well, the gentleman for your sharing. Agree with you. Say Rome is not built from a day. Really, and all the result and success and anything are built from a small moment, including uh, if you want to get tea or including when your body, everything also is the result of the small moment. So, sorry, you don't get it. All right. Never mind. Moving on. Moving on. The second speaker. The second speaker is our second speaker. Wow, this second speaker is a seasoned speaker. And this speaker is presenting the pathway of same presenting. It's a pathway of presentation mastery, same as the first speaker. Today, her project, wow, the last level of this pathway, level 5 and level 5. Level 5 about 14 or 15 speech of the pathway about to graduate already. Level 5 is to prepare is to prepare to speak professionally. And her purpose is for her to practice developing and presenting a longer speech up to 18 to 22 minutes. The timing allocation is 18 to 22 minutes. Where I have the timer, distinguished Toastmaster, visible to demonstrate. And 18 minutes, the green light will be shone. At 20 minutes, the yellow light will be shone. At 22 minutes, the red light will be shone. At 15 seconds, the red will be run. Today, her evaluator also is a very professional evaluator. Definitely, you need to speak professionally. You need to find a professional evaluator. Who is our presentation mastery level 4? Emarani Munisani, her evaluator. And her evaluator is in online. Alright. So later this speaker bear in mind to speak louder. Today a speech title, Zero to Success. May I have your thunderous applause to welcome our Toastmaster Emily Shin. Zero to Success. From zero to success, Toastmaster. Hey!
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster.
Evening.
May I ask you a question? Max, do you like travel? Travel, yes.
Where to go?
Example, China.
Oh, I need to ask my wife.
All right, thank you for your answer. I think mostly people like to travel. Why I say so? Especially is me. I really like travel. So travel. So I go China few times ago. Why I like travel? Because I think that when I go travel, it's definitely different one people. I think normally you all see me like very serious, but actually I really love to play and laughing. Because when I travel, I can forget everything and everything back behind. So I really enjoy to travel. One day we got classmate gathering. In the gathering, my one of the classmates asked us, hey, we go travel one about. He said, we go. I said I cannot, because I already promised my another friend go travel China again. On the spot, my few classmates, they are on the spot order the air ticket because they say if let's say we don't order the air ticket, we definitely the travel will burn. So that they are one of the classmates order on the spot. So after few months ago, we catering again. I really take shock. One of my classmates is called Roy. She said, hey, see, you go together lah. I said, why? I don't want to go because I'm already for another trip. He said, because one of my partner is her boyfriend. He is a backpacker travel. She like personal travel. But on that time, we all go together. It's a 5%. Without me, it's a 4%. One of my classmates got left hand issue. She cannot walk so much. Another one is my boy classmate. He very fat. So that she don't want like backpacker travel. She don't want to walk so much. In the end, they have got so many arguments until the trip need to cancel. So I get a job. I get this job. I said, no, you treat me lah. You treat me the trip, then I go lor. Guys, you guess I take this challenge or not?
Yes.
Yes, definitely yes. Why? Because I got free hotel. I got free air ticket. Because we all together 5%, 4 classmates, one couple. In the end, definitely I serve them really. I luckily want to serve them right because I got so many. I can serve so many free, right? So I said, okay, then I get this challenge to serve you, serve you all. So our destination is Chengdu, Jiuzhaigou, and Chongqing. And we go on October, end of the October. Actually, I want to share my travel experience. I got 3 things to say, to share. One, what is my happiness? Second, what is my buzzer? The last but not least, what is my regretful? So, first, I think you all go travel before, right? Normally, example, like what? You go with travel agency or you go with small company? Miss out, alright. So I can travel before, mostly it's like travel agency I go, and this time it's go China with my small group, only 5%. I feel that very relaxed and enjoyable. Why I say so? Because when you go with travel agency, you especially you go China. China is very big, right? So very rough. The time the what the agency was saying, I give you 1.5 hour. You just go around, then you must go. But this time is very different. You know why? Because like before I say, my classmate got one left hand. You have to walk 20 minutes and you need to rest 10 minutes. Ah, definitely I all the time I use my time to take photo, selfie, and walk around the surrounding. Wow, I feel really enjoy. You take your rest, I take my photo. You go and chit chat yourself. Wow, I feel that very enjoyable. But one of my classmates, she don't like to take photo, then no choice, then we take we ourselves. Second, what is my answer? Because they asked me to plan all the location, all the entrance fee, all the food. One of my answer is I like to eat all the delicious foods. I like to eat sour and spicy. As you all know, Chengdu, Chongqing,
Wow.
the famous food is what?
麻辣
That's
Pork.
right. Ma, sour and spicy food, right?
Yes.
How you know? We are four. One is a vegetarian. Another cannot eat sour and spicy. You know why? When he eat, got some problem. Say totally cannot eat spicy. Another one is cannot eat. Normally he didn't eat breakfast. So when he eat the sour, he will feel gastric problem. So how? How do I going to plan our food? I say we got two choice. One choice, we go to a restaurant. We order the 3 vegetarian, 3 meat. Okay, right? Another one, we go market. You eat your own self. I eat myself. I think this is the best choice for me. I still remember at one place, they called Meisan. It's a very high location. As you know, right? I like to eat food. On the time we all got argument. He said, "Wow, they want to eat, I cannot work already." She already angry because like pen. Another one said, he said, "I want to eat this one. I don't want to eat mala again. I already feel gastric. Then I want to eat Western food." Then she asked me, "Then what your decision?" I said, "I just follow your decision. I just show, I just see your pattern, what you want to do. Because I want whatever I can to eat. In the end, guys, your guess what I eat final.
Maggie.
You do? Photo.
Okay.
What I eat, guess. Don't want to guess.
Maggie.
We see the answer. What I eat. No photo. Got, alright. Give me a minute. Guess. Who guess the correct answer? I treat you a dinner. Okay. The answer don't want to come out. I can save my life.
Suddenly cannot move.
Alright. The answer is Maggie Me. Wow. I thought you show the photo. Can you imagine what might disappear? Disappointed.
My God, it's okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lastly,
Cheers, Maggie.
cannot.
Cannot.
Okay, never mind. Lastly, what is my regretful? My regretful is just now I say we got one couple because we also got one backpacker travel. Our partner, he said he want to go Shanxingdui. Shanxingdui is one of the best at Chengdu. It's like 博物馆, how to say? Museum, the museum. Alright. So we 4 person, we all rejected. We don't want to go. So boring, right? Because Chengdu got so many museums we already visit before. But she very persistent. want to go, then okay lor, then you go yourself. You go without his girlfriend. Then we all 4 person. We go our market, shopping, whatever. We try together. Only he 1 person. Check the train, check the taxi, and straight away. Use 1.5 hours, go that place. Ah, my Maggie photo already come up. Right. So another regretful is one regretful is what? Okay, another regretful is because we lost because our slow motion, we lost so many, not call so many lah, few lah. We lost few place beautiful scenery because due to not enough time. Some more and the driver very angry. Why we are so late? One of the place only can spend maybe 5 hours. Why you can spend 7 hours? Wow, the driver also very angry already. That one is a true what regretful from us. For those for this trip got few unhappy things, but this one didn't affect our relationship. We still got a happy ending
Wow.
here. Beautiful, right?
Yes.
We still got some happy ending together. And we also very happy we can join together because we very difficult to join together to go travel. Lucky we have our plan. And I want to say, for those I am the travel planner, but not everything can follow your plan. Life is like that. Life is this is called life. Life is not a stock market. Every day can maintain a high level, right? So what we can do, just accept it, digest it, and learn it. But better days are coming. The, after every storm, there is a rainbow. This is my story. Thank you. Over to you.
I haven't seen the light on here. Where's the light? Didn't she might be a second chance? You wish to give it. Anyway, a big applause to our second. Hey, it's really a professional traveler. Why I say professional traveler? Because she is resilient to the food and resilient to all his traveling partners
Oh.
and can resilient to the instant noodle, the Maggi. Also, ladies and gentlemen, who like go travel? Who like when you're not travel? Who like planning? No one.
Like.
So when you want to go find a travel plan, you can find the. All right, moving on. I would like to introduce today our last prepared speech speaker. She is well today our three speakers are all presentation mastery pathway. Oh, they are being a presentation master. So she's also presenting the pathway of presentation mastery, the project of level 1 evaluation and feedback, the first speech. The project purpose is for her to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a meeting. And the second purpose is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Who is her evaluator? Her evaluator is our Toastmaster Vijay. Vijay is in online. And today, our last speaker, the timing allocation is 5 to 7 minutes. It's same to today our first speaker, so I won't do the demonstration again. Today, our first speaker are also in online. Can I see you, Toastmaster Jama? Can I see you? Say hi. Can I see you? Okay, please wave your hand.
Hi.
Please wave your hand. I can see you. All right, you are visible. Okay, so today our last speaker, her speech title, "The Man Who Showed Me the Strength." Sorry, is yeah. So this one?
No, it's follow
Oh,
that.
this
Follow
one.
agenda.
Okay, I repeat today her speech title, "The Man Who Showed the Strength." May I have your thunderous applause to welcome our speaker, our Toastmaster Jamal Rosriza, for his title, "The Man Who Showed Me the Strength." The Man Who Showed the Strength. Toastmaster Jamal, over to you.
Thank you very much to our TME for today's meeting. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. Today, as we celebrate International Men's Day, we honor that the man who has shaped us, not only through a big actions, but also through the quiet, everyday sacrifice that often go unnoticed. When I think about this theme, one man immediately fills my heart with the gratitude. There is my father's, Mr. Jamaluddin. Please excuse me if my talk today will be a little bit emotional. My father is 74 this year, a simple, humble retiree from a government servant. We were never a rich family, not even close. We didn't grow up with a fancy holidays, branded items, or big celebrations. But what we did grow up with was far more valuable, with love, guidance, and a father who silently carried the weight of the family on his shoulder. My father's always believed that education is the greatest gift he could give us. And he lived that belief every single day. There were moments when money was so tight that, that even the smallest expenses felt heavy. Sorry. Yet my father never hesitated to put our needs before his own. If we need the school books, he will find a way. If we need a new uniform, he would quietly sacrifice some things for himself. I still remember my father didn't buy a new clothes for me for almost 3 years because to give a priority to his child necessity. He never told us what he gave us up. He just made sure we had what mattered. I remember watching him home after a long, exhausting day at work. And even though he was very tired, he still found the energy to smile to us and ask, "Dah makan?" That may sound like a simple question to everyone, right? But for me, that is the purest form of love. But my father's strengths were tested even more when my late mother fell ill. For years, she struggled with her health. And during those years, my father's become more than a husband. He became her caregiver, her support system, my mother's strength. He will cook, clean, help my mother move around and make sure she was comfortable. And the most amazing part, he's never once complained, not even once. And somehow in the journey, my father became a very, very good chef. Until today, his cooking remains unbeatable. It's a luxury food, not because it is a fancy, but because every dish he's prepared with love, patience, and devotions. He may not have said, "I love you," but he said it in a countless silent way. For example, during my childhood, when he repaired my worn out school shoes, so we wouldn't miss my class, my schools, right? And then as I mentioned, when he skipped buying new clothes, okay, so we had enough. And then when he cooked the meal for his family with love, and every day he woke up very early in order to ensure that we are okay. And his actions spoke louder than words ever could. And after my mother passed away, my fathers continued to play both roles as a father as well as a mother. The way he carried himself during that time taught me one of the greatest lessons. For me, true strength is a quiet. True strength is a gentle. True strength is in love in actions. Today, when people look at me and say, "Wow, Jama, you are now very successful," I know that my successful is not mine alone. It belongs to the man who planted every seed through his sacrifice. International Men's Day encourage us to recognize positive rules models, right? And for me, my father is the purest example of that. He taught me to being a person is not about being a loud or powerful. It's about being a reliable, responsible, and kind. He taught me that you don't need wealth to build a strong family. You just need love, sacrifice, and a heart that puts others first. To all my fellow Toastmasters, as we celebrate International Men's Day, okay, let us take a moment to appreciate the fathers, brothers, or uncles, your mentors, or your friends who have quietly shaped our life, right? Many of them may not ask for the recognition, but I think they deserve it. And to my father, Mr. Jamaluddin, even though he is not here, thank you very much for all your sacrifice. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for every prayers and every plate of food filled with love. Your strength built mine, your resilience shaped my journey, and today I honored you with all my heart. After this meeting, I will share this slide with my mother. And for all men in Sutra Utama Toastmaster Club, happy International Men's Day. With all, thank you very much.
Lovely speech. I have an idea. I think your speech can be cut down and can send to your father. And he will be very touching than what you will say. Lovely speech, Mr. Jamaluddin is showing a role model as a man. It's not about just strength and muscle, but also the true strength is the love. Like what our guest said, is a lovely to your friends, to your family, showing to your family is a true man's role model. And shown to the role model of Mr. Jamaluddin. Okay, fellow Toastmaster ladies and gentlemen, today we have our three speakers done with their speeches. Now, may I have our timer, distinguished Toastmaster Bisingo, to read up their time.
Yes. First speaker, Henry, spoke for 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Second speaker, Evelyn, spoke for 14 minutes and 23 seconds. And third speaker, Jama, spoke for 7 minutes and 50 seconds. One speaker, Jama, wow, she was not eligible for today's voting. For the best speaker tonight, the other two are eligible. Over to you.
Thank you, our middle timer. So, Toastmaster Bisingo, may I know the Toastmaster Emily, is she eligible?
She
Yes.
allotted was not met to the requirement at
Yes.
80 minutes.
Or at least 80 minutes.
Yeah,
So she
sorry.
might need a second speech again. Alright, so today who is our best speaker? It is the most important to control your time, then you can become the best speaker of the meeting. Since today our team is an International Men's Day, and I have thing to share from the speaker, our last speaker. I think love. I learn from father. It's not from the words. It's from our behavior. So from the ladies and gentlemen, for the ladies here, I think the best behavior to your father is tell your father you love him. And the gentlemen,
We love you.
hardly doesn't say like show our respect to our father. I think it's the biggest love today. Okay, thank you so much. Now the next session. I think as a father, you hear your daughter say "I love you." I think it's those the thing. Okay, so moving on to our next session. This session is our fun, exciting as a session with your resilient, mindful, everything. Yes, in the table topic session. And today we have our table topic speaker in leadership development level 1, Toastmaster Dion to host this session. Please speak up on top.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So now is our exciting the table topic section. This help us to develop the whole the communication skill, listen, thinking, and organizing and delivering. So the table topic is I have prepared for all the members and guests also can join. So all the people can give the equal follow the question to give the info to speech. So now I would like to invite our timer Mezzano to give the timer sequence. 1 minute, the green line vision. 1 minute, 30 seconds, the yellow light vision. 2 minutes, the green light and the yellow light and the red light vision. 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes, 50 seconds, the round will be found. So people will have the 50 seconds to wrap up your speech. So here the 10 picture is the I think the successful the man different the way different the view. So which one we first the volunteer to become paper topic. May I invite our guest, Sugen? Can start? Jadi, our first one is the style of which question you want? I choose numbers. That's lah. Number one. So the question is, what is the movie or the book with the main role most in your really like? What is the movie or the book with the main role model that you really like? Over.
Thank you, Topic Master. I want to ask you, what is the most important people in your life? And to me, there's a lot of people, could be, of course, my father is one of them. But to me, it doesn't matter that it's someone that you must be known in person. So there's a lot of people inspire me or even influence me a lot. For example, like Dale Carnegie. Another that like I read through all his books, his thoughts and his teachings that cultivate the more resilient Eve type of the version today. And but the person, the male figure that I inspire most is Abraham Lincoln, a man who failed several times. He failed to be elected to go to the parliament. He failed in his business. He even failed in marriage. Yet, in his 50s, that's where he managed to become one of the greatest leaders in the world, the president of the United States. And he fight for the blacks, fight for the slaves, and yet he get assassinated. Is it a good ending? Not necessarily. But in fact, there's a lot of people get assassinated. For example, like Mahatma Gandhi, beside of Abraham Lincoln. So hopefully one day I won't be get assassinated to end my life earlier than I started out. I can work with them. I can do something, deliver some value to the people, to the world, that even without time. But some days this world will be changed to be a slightly better version with my existence of that. And I hope that you can do the same, that in our short life, don't waste it. Give our fullest potential to our fullest potential for every moment. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, Lee. So just now you said maybe some people will be sacrificed but I think this one is more important is can affect our mind and in the future I think this one is more important. So the second speaker, Sugen, reply. We the second number four. What does being the gentleman mean to you?
Before the topic, okay, I would like to say I'm a resilient to coming to this meeting because I have two choice. Either to attend my workplace meeting at the same time on Wednesday, Toastmaster meeting. With the frequent follow-up of Mr. Teo, I made a tough decision and then a great decision to attend this Toastmaster meeting. Okay. What does mean gentleman? Gentleman means Okay, as I mentioned just now, you have to be a mankind and lovely person, and then responsibility. Responsibility in the way of not just to pass away the assets, money. Oh, it's more to value. Value to give a hope to your family, to give rewards to your family, to give a freedom to your family, and as well to give an cultivating a best culture to your next generation, to be a gentleman, to carry the values of your ancestors as well your current generation. That is most powerful being a man in any situation when you face a difficulties, your hard time, being in a financial or in a slum situation. That's why. Thank you.
Good Sugen. So the just how Sugen said is the most important is the value. I also agree with Sugen because this one I also want to keep improve myself and try to get better for the value also. So the third speaker, which one? You like?
Resilience. Okay.
Which question you want to choose? Just now the 4 and 6 already taken.
Which one?
Okay, I need to ask the ChatGPT first, sorry.
Okay. Never mind, you guys are talking about it already. No.
No?
Then no, just pick about that. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just try.
Careful.
Okay, I want to choose number 9.
Number 5.
Close here. Perfect. For the picture, right? Is more handsome.
If you could thank one man in your life, who would it be and why? If you thank one man in your life, who would it be and why?
Okay, of course. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, who is important in my life, right? Okay.
No, thanks one man in your life. Who?
Okay. Of course, to everyone, also is stand with me, is our father. Yeah, because father, if not have the father, then sorry. Okay, how come where we are come, right? So the father is very important. And okay, sorry. Mm, okay, our father is give a lot of time for us and a lot of food and the lovely and a lot of action to example now. Okay. Another one is my husband. Yeah, because they give me the money for life. Okay, thank you so much.
Obviously, you just now also said the father is also inspired. Life, I need to think.
Jean.
So next speaker, Maria, you yeah. Which question you want to choose?
Give me three.
Three.
Let's see.
Describe a person who inspires your heart and how they can impact yours. Describe a person who inspires your heart and how they can impact you. Over to you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay. The question is who is impact my life and what's the inspired me in my heart. Of course, for everyone, father will be the most inspired person in everyone's life. But apart from father, I would like to say another man that very inspired my life is my very, it's not to say a good friend, it's just like he was my friend, but the relationship between me and the person is more like buddy. Okay. Um, the any problems, any situation, when I talk to the person, he'll guide. It's like guiding means it's like not in a gentle way, it's very harsh way. Make me to forget what I'm going through. Okay, and then he's really inspired me and touched my heart. But the very sad part is one day he did call me for a cup of tea, and then this is very unforgettable from me in my life. He called me for a tea, and then I went. He was talking for 2 3 hours, talking up. And after just exactly 1 month later, he passed away suddenly death. Which until now I never can forget that person, and the person was behind me in all my good and bad. So that is the person that I really inspired me. Thank you.
Thank you, Marian. So next, timer now have the time to continue the development system. 2 minutes. Two. Now we online. Next, Mahindra, you want to try the or or Henry? Henry, try. You want to try the questions?
And
No, just how because the guest already is with Henry. Yeah, you want to
yeah,
try?
yeah,
Which
can.
question you want to choose? Just now the 3, 4, 6, and 9 already taken.
Oh, okay. Then I choose number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
What does being a good man mean to you? What does being a good man means to you? Over to you.
So, what does being a good man mean to me? So, in our life, we always refer to someone doing kind thing. Just doing a kind thing refers to a good man, but maybe a good man doesn't come from just doing a little kind thing. A good man is maybe can refer to uh, the one who have accomplished his responsibility to take take care of their family and take care of the one the one beside us and can concern about the other's feeling. So in my opinion, a good man doesn't really refer to just someone who doing good, but also refers to a man that can take up his responsibility to accomplish his goal and also will pay attention to what happened of his surrounding, and also to be able to alert to his or her to his good man his to his the person beside him. Yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah, thank you, Henry. So next one, I would like to invite Ren. Ren, he's well, 1 month and 2 months already. He haven't joined our club because he got the examinations.
Welcome back.
What question you want to share? Just now, 3, 4, 6, 9, and 10 already.
Left 1, 5,
1, 2, 5,
7.
7, and 8. Number 7. What is the valuable life distance to learn to be father, mentor, teacher, and friend? What is the valuable life distance to learn for your father, mentor, teacher, or friend? Over to you.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Today I would like to share about a very important teacher in my life that has guided me for 3 years, and he is my physics teacher. However, he is not my school teacher because he has left the school before the year I turned into science stream. So he is a very famous teacher in our school. But then after that, he went to have a tuition. So I went to his tuition, and that year, when I was in senior one, I was never interested in physics. And one day, um, I got my final advanced physics paper, and it was horrible because it wasn't not until the borderline a lot, like something like 10 marks or 30 some. It wasn't like that, but it was just until 59 marks, 1 mark to become 60. And that day, I was very disappointed in myself, although it was because I didn't like physics and because I didn't put a lot of effort into it. And however, I still feel very disappointed because I never get so bad marks. And that day, yeah, my teacher was I wasn't very familiar with that teacher, but I don't know, somehow I met him in the school and he asked me what happened or how did I get my marks. And I told him all everything about my problems, and he told me one thing very important in my life is that because in the period of time where I didn't get my exams very smoothly is because that I went to volleyball matches and I was very exhausted. They told me to um not to be too mad over my own exams. Although it is only one time although it is only one time to get a bad result, it is also important for me to chase my dream. He didn't tell me that I have to study right now because my physics are very bad. Physics is very bad. But to tell me to keep on chasing my momentum, and then until at last he guided me until I find my way back. Hope I can do my study well and do my curriculums well as well. So he taught me how to get work-life balance. And that is a very important lesson in my life. Thank you.
I think friend, next you want to take the speech so you can tell us what's your story after you take the previous meal. So that's how. So now I would like to invite the timer to give the timer report for the technical session.
Never topic master. Speaker number one in spoke for 2 minutes and 0.08 second. Second speaker Sugen spoke for 1 minute 42 second. Third speaker Jane spoke for 1 minute and 10 second. And fourth speaker Maria spoke for 2 minutes and 11 second. Speaker Henry spoke for 1 minute and 42 seconds, and Ray spoke for 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Last speaker Ray was over here. The others, 5 speakers, they are eligible for voting.
Thank you, timer. So now I'd like to invite.
Can I have questions?
Fine.
Who are the great minutes in the number? For month? Great minutes? All that is. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, from 1 to 10, you have one sure less. This one like more stuff. The first one is Da Vinci.
Yes.
Second,
Second is the AI. The first
the father of China.
yes, is the take the Nobel first. The second one.
So one,
Third one is I think for me is the third one. Red power is the top. So now I would like to give you think of it thank you.
When you're going for the break hour 10 minutes. Well, again, thank you, our technical topic master, for bringing such a very wonderful session there. So bring us, so think a very good job, well preparation of all those topics. And from his topic, I have listened few times of gentlemen. You talk about gentlemen few times, right? So gentlemen, they come up some mind who is you are as a gentleman, you're really gentle. Not only the way of gentle, you also I would say is a patient and lovely, proactive, and also dedicated to what you like, especially to our club meeting. You see all those banner, the few banner hanging around, all those are created by Toastmasters. Give him a round of applause. Further of the gentleman. Yeah, so for any recommendation, please. Because actually during this timing, during the compliment, have you done the voting? Okay, so now I will go to the next session. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. The moving on is the session of the break session is the mingle session. Mingle session, we have a break. Mr. Pastor, how long is our break? 5 minutes. So we shall come back at 5 minutes later. Before that, let us come in front and take a group photo. Okay. Please come in front. Thank you. For those our Toastmaster on the line, please on your cam. Jojo want to see you. Toastmaster Emma, get on your cam. And so please come in front and photographer, how shall we take some? The stage. On the stage, yes.
Okay, for our online members, we will take a photo together. Get ready and be get ready. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, great. We will have a break. 5 minutes. See you later.
Okay, great.
Selfie one.
Yeah. So we one, two, okay. Thank you. Okay, we'll see you in 5 minutes later. I think wait, 3 minutes there was not. It is 1/4.
You don't deserve a halfway heart, and I don't know where to start. I wanna love you, I really do, but I still dream in shades of blue. I wanna move on, but I can't do that, not yet. I'm just not ready yet. So please be patient if you can. I'm learning how to love again. I wanna try, I don't regret, but I'm just not ready yet. I shake 100 hands, smile through the crowd. Everyone says they know me now. My phone lights up like I'm alive, but silence hits when it's late at night. The ones who mattered, I let them down. Took their trust, turned it around. Now they're fading, step by step, and I'm the reason they left. I'm losing the real ones while keeping the noise. Traded the truth for empty voice. They stood by me when it meant the most. Now I'm watching them become ghosts. I said the wrong things, stayed too far. Close the door on an open heart. Now all that's left are passing names. No one here really knows my name. I thought I'd always have their grace, but now it's gone without a trace. They don't look back, don't reach for me. Guess I taught them how to leave. goodbye me when it meant the most. Now I'm watching them become ghosts. I shake 100 hands, still feel unknown. And the ones who knew me are already gone. I'm losing the real ones. And I've never felt so alone. We burned bright, couldn't see the flames, chasing a love that had no names. You pulled me in, I couldn't resist, but now I'm lost in the smoke and mist. We were fire, but we're turning to ash. A love that's dying, a final crash. I gave you everything, but we're losing control. Now I'm left with a heart full of holes. Into the fire we fall so deep, but we're drowning in love, no promises to keep. Into the fire we burn so fast. Now I'm left with the pieces of a love that couldn't last. I thought we had it, but I was wrong. We were playing with fire all along. I tried to hold on, but slipped away. Now I'm left with the price we paid. We were fire, but we're turning to ash. A love that's dying, a final crash. I gave you everything, but we're losing control. Now I'm left with a heart full of holes. Into the fire we fall so deep, but we're drowning in love, no promises to keep. Into the fire we burn so fast.
In our physical audience, welcome back to our physical meeting. How is the food? Good, wait, still running? Okay. All the best.
Next time,
I think we still have some food behind. Do your best.
nasi lemak, kari pap,
Ah,
roti
do
canai.
your best.
Yes,
Clear all the food, not some food lah. Clear all the food.
aku balik.
Okay, welcome to
So, yeah.
our Toastmaster meeting, the second half session. Like I said earlier, second half is a session where we all the speakers, you prepare speech speaker, and our role players can listen the feedbacks from our seasoned and experienced evaluator. So this session will be hosted by our in Utama, we have gentleman here, and so we also have our Superman live board. So please have your time to welcome our general evaluator, our seasoned Toastmaster, who is presentation mastery level for bring I heart to the page in standard.
Thank you to our Resilience Toastmaster of the evening. Good evening to all Toastmaster of today's fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. And first of all, let us give a big applause to our guests today. Sugen, Maria, Lorraine, and Jen. Because I think you are really resilient. Why? Despite your busy on schedule, especially Shogun saying that he supposed to have another meeting. today. But his truth to be stand his ground and stay with us. Stand done. All right. First of all, then the general evaluators for today's meeting and a short introduction of myself. And I hope from Sutra Utama Toastmaster Club and for the benefits of guests, my role is divided into three parts. First is to introduce the evaluator for the prepared speeches. Two is to call upon the tech team, which is a timer, counter grammarians for their respective report. And finally, this will give my general evaluations for the overall meetings. So, you ready for our evaluation session?
Yes.
Give applause. Thank you. First, I will call upon the timer to show the timing sequence for all the three evaluators. The time allotments for all the three speakers is 2 to 3 minutes. At the 2 minutes, the green light will be shown. At the 2 minutes 30 seconds, the amber light will be shown. At 3 minutes, red light will be shown. And at this time, speakers should wrap up their speech. First, I would like to call upon our first evaluators, which is none other than our recipients, amazing to deliver our speakers' heavenly trust. Let's give a big applause to our speakers. Thank you for our GG. And for our speaker Henry, first of all, pressure for you, you start another speech again and again. So because of you, I feel you are improving along your at all so you've done all the level one project. And for this project, you're really well and you are the good storyteller. You give up a lot of story. Why? First of all, you are using your a scenario that the alarm clock is shown, and also you realize that you already wake up late. You immediately rush into somewhere, and after that you give it a contrastive, which is you see a man girl is ask you to slow down. This is a very good contrast story at the moment for you to help us go into the story and also look into your story. And second, I love your voice. Your vocal variety is very clear. Let us to easy to understand. We can hear you very clearly and also uh and also easy to follow your tone and your speech. Other than that, I realized that this project is about knowing about your communication style. So for this project, actually you also need to implement something about your communication style. Is how do it can implement in your speech. For example, you can share that what is your communication style. Maybe it's a direct of a supporting person. You can it depends on you. And another is what this communication style after you learn, then it affect your daily life. Maybe you can share more about your story with your family. For that, how your communication with your family member, father, mother, or with your colleague or your friend. So it is more to this is more relaxed and can serve the purpose of this project. So in overall that I love your storytelling style, and you can continue to tell us more about your story, and also
also continue using your vocabulary, which is loud, clear, and try to inject the and serve the project purpose, which is implement that some communications down in your speech. And also, I would recommend that you can try to recap for this project after you can implement this in your story and can let us know what is your communication style in your speech and with your own story. Thank you and back to our GE.
Thank you for our first evaluators, our presidents, Wei. What I like is evaluators speech is one important category is when he evaluates, you give the CRC methods, which means the strategy. So first, you give a good point of what speaker has spoken, and also he give the recommendation. And finally, he also highlight what the team did the most. And this is very impactful. That's what we can learn from him. Next, I would like to call upon our second evaluator, which is none other than our speakers online, MRE, presentation mastery level 4, and she will be evaluating our second speaker, level change. Since the timing sequence is the same, so I will not call on a timer to repeat timing sequence. Let's give a big applause to our second evaluator. MRE online. Online, the is your
Hello, good evening, everyone. Okay. Hi, good evening. Okay. So, hi, Adelaide. Congratulations for your deliver a good speech. Okay, first of all, I really like the way you start with the questions and when you are reacted to the personal sharing. So when you are started to sharing, even I'm online, so I can hear some of the voices nodded and then say yes according to your story. It's really awesome. Then you slowly enter to the main points that shows that you really do the homework and you really write down the things and you really practice for it. Okay, apart from this, the tone of variation makes the audience feel the flow and some responses yes in between. And I heard the voice of Jojo really focused on your sharing, and it's really interested when you are sharing about the China trip. Then I can see your happiness and you come up with the three words that's happiness, puzzle, and regretful. It's really attract me to listen more, and it's really connected each of the points very well. When you're sharing about your struggles and you embed it with your emotion, is really awesome, and you know how to play and how to come up with your emotion so nice. According to this, using a good connectors, apart from that, then you added a good connectors. It shows that you really have feel to share your stories in a good narration. Overall, the word of hot mala pot is a highlight. When you say the hot mala, everyone sees that's really connected with your sharing. And before you ended your story, you're asking the audience the questions and their response for it. It really shows that you really know how to have a connection with your audience. Plus you show your photos are really is a visual treat for us. You was share about the beautiful pictures that you took with your members over there, and it's really awesome. When you ended your speech with questions, you're happy when ending with a beautiful quote away takeaway. After every storm, there's a rainbow. Your motivation words are really powerful. Good job. But at the same time, there are some suggestions for your room of improvements. First of all, maybe you can increase your tone of voice because I can't hear. Maybe it's a lack of internet problem, but maybe you can improve for that. And the second one is you can use your stage wisely. When the stage is quite big, maybe you can have a move around and can get the audience attraction to you. So overall, I'm happy to hear your speech and really looking forward more stories and engaging stories from you. That's all from me and over to you. Thank you.
Thank you to our speaker, Emma Ronnie. Emma, I really like the way how you spoke in an encouraging and uplifting style. And Emma, he has emphasized on to hear what he see, what he feel throughout the speaker's speech, and why he feel that is important, and he demonstrate what is the important things, which is we have to her honestly when he give the recommendations, he shown the actions oriented people is how you should do, suggest what the speaker should be do for the next speech to give a better speech. And it is very well designed, liberated speech. Well done, Emma. Last but not least is our third evaluator, which is none other than our Toastmaster Vijay. And he will be evaluate our last speakers, Jamar. And let's give a big applause to our evaluator, Vijay. Okay, well, Vijay, thank you.
Hey, good evening, my fellow Toastmaster. So I hope I'm audible. So first of all, I would say I felt very grateful to be here in mid of a busy day to listen to Jama speech about her father, Mr. Jamaluddin, with the title of "The Man Who Showed Me the Strength." It's a wonderful speech, I would say. It's an excellent, good start. It's a very nice start by connecting back with the important event, which is the International Man Days. It's directly or indirectly noting that Jama is aware about the most, some of the important event happening and connecting that back into the speech that she planned to deliver, which is one of the good thing that probably she can should continue on subsequent speech that she planned to. And I would say the strength of the speech is the actual experience, which holistically connecting people immediately. That's the strength of the speech. In a way that whenever she deliver the speech, it's also reflecting back our experience with our fathers. So it's a very emotional, but it's a very powerful. At the same time, it's bring the journey of our experience with our father, and it's definitely something that a very memorable speech for everyone. I'm sure when she have take up the speech and connecting that back to all the stories she have narrated during the speech, it's very much connecting back with our experience with our fathers. So it's very excellent. I would say it's a very, very nice speech to hear, and very enjoying when we are getting that speech from the people that have the real experience, and it's also connecting back with our experience. So it's very nice. And also the way how the speech has been delivered is a well prepared, well structured. I can feel the journey she had. I can follow the journey, and that is very important. I strongly believe, I'm strongly confident that Jama have managed to deliver that and bring everyone into the journey that she have went through with her father. And it's a very impactful expression of fatherhood, which gave a great experience for anyone who listening to it. And as again, I think it's a great articulation of each of sacrifice that Mr. Jamaluddin have taken to his family as a most very responsible father. It shows that his resilience, and Jama also well stand on the ground on the topic she's making. For the area of improvement, I would say try to control your emotion while delivering this sort of speech. The reason is when you deal with one-to-one sort of speech, that's fine, but you're dealing with the big groups. So it's required a very strong mental and emotion when deal with this sort of story you bring up into the stage. So you cannot be emotionless at the same time. You cannot be too emotional. You need to strike right balance as well, the awareness on the timing. So with that, thank you very much. Great speech. I really enjoyed. Thanks, Jama.
Thank you, Vijay, our last evaluator. And Vijay, I really like your speech. And as a speaker, you show the empathetic and supportive to the speakers, which you emphasize that the speaker's story is very connected to our humans' emotion and bring the good well-being to all. And also for further if one you give the supportive ideas on how to improve for her next speech. Well done, is it? Right. We have finished our evaluator session for the speech and I would like to call upon our trainers, BC Ngor, distinguished Toastmasters to give a report. The stage is yours.
Thank you, evaluators. First evaluator, waiting spoke for 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Second speaker, Himarani, spoke for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. And third speaker, Vijay, spoke for 3 minutes and 17 seconds. They are all eligible to be voting for the best evaluator tonight. Over to you, Jean.
Thank you, our attentive highness. So congratulations to all of our evaluator. You are all eligible for voting later. All right, next, I would like to call upon our TLE for the voting sessions announcement. Or we are straight forward proceed to our voting. So I will count from 10 seconds for you to vote. All right, I stop. We announce the result later. Moving on, I should call upon our grammarians for his report. And our grammarians today will be our Max descendants. Sure, Max. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, my report is as follows. I will start with the usage of word and idiom of the day. Max Low has used it 3 times. If Tan have used it once. Sugen has used it once, and Lai Hok has used it twice. And for improper grammatical use and suggestion for improvements, I've heard 6 subject. It should be 6 subjects. You need plural form when referring to multiple items. And there was after a few months ago. So there should it's either a few months ago or after a few months. I think it should not combine after or a week ago. And then there was what is my regretful, and the suggested correction is what is my regret, or what do I regret, or what am I regretful about. And the next one is I feel very enjoy. The correction would be I really enjoy it, or I feel very happy, or I'm enjoying it very much. And then there's another phrase, my successful It's the suggested correction is my success, and what happens of his surrounding should be what happens in his surrounding or what's happening around him. And for excellent use of English, Max Lowe said, not only to celebrate men in society, but also in family. Henry Chua said, I'm moving too fast to even notice my life. Caught me in a painful truth. Life didn't shout at me, it whispered. Adeline said, when I travel, I leave everything behind. Jama said, a man that filled my heart with gratitude. His action speaks louder than word. Iftan said, live life with our fullest potential. And Hema said, audience feels the flow and how you embedded it with your emotions. And Vijay said, holistically connecting with the people immediately, and you need to strike the right balance. So that is my grammarian report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Max, for your meticulous report. And next, moving on, I shall invite our art counter, Toastmaster Ray, for her report. The stage is yours.
Which one repeat to be great, and in his evaluating session, one R, one O, six one repeat, two repeats. First is your, second is you can repeat. Next, next has one R, one O, two one so, and four repeats. Total 9. BC More, Madam BC More has one and total only one. Grammarian Max, Mr. Max Mahendra has one and total only one. Shunti has four one so, and total 5. Toastmaster Henry has 2 and 4 repeats in his speech, total 6. Miss Madam Adeline Chin has 2 7 7 repeats, and one foreign language, 自称 for your just for 自称 is 10 more points in English. So total has 70, and Miss Jama has 1 3 repeats, and total 1 repeat, sorry. He's prepared. Total 2. Miss Hema has 1 3 3 5 repeats, and total 8. Vijay has 4 4 repeats, and total 8. Yves has only 1 repeat, and myself, I have 2 1 so and total 5. So our guest, Sugen, has 2 and only 2. Guest, Jin, has no girls. Maria has 9 and 11 girls. So that's all for me.
Thank you for our country report. And next, I shall invite our timer report on our meeting tracks. The stage is yours. Thank you.
First, Sergeant at Arms use 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Secondly, opening address from our presidents taken took 5 minutes and 31 seconds. T&E took 9 minutes and 15 seconds, and our grammarians spoke 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Our counter report took 2 minutes and 34 seconds, and the other general manager, what I will give you the report later on, and closing address I will add it later on. Thanks. Over to you.
Into our final. And ladies and gentlemen, and now is my time to give my feedback on the overall quality of this meeting and for the preparations, execution, and MGs, and the effectiveness of each role player. That the observations are managed to recognize strengths and share small suggestions for improvements. First, our role players suggested instance. Well done, instance. I noticed you are attentive and mindful yesterday. First, your greetings for our guests online and also the visitors, and remind them to turn on the cameras when we proceed the guest introductions, which is make us very inclusive, including technique as well. And you also remind for the sign out attendance, and you also work through the house rules, and it was fantastic. Then just for something ready for you. Well done. Our essay. Next, our president for his opening remark. Our president is our first, second translator today, and what I observed is clearly set out a positive and outbeat tone for his opening address, and he welcomed guests, and he stepping out the energy and positive. He introduced the meeting themes, which is aligned for our today's topics, Men's Day. And it might not follow us or if compared to Women's Day, but it creates a resemblance to go our audience. Thank you. And at the same time, he also tried to interact audience about these topics, and it really create bondings between the audience and the speakers. And also, he introduced the next speakers or on his Toastmaster journey before he passed over the podium to our enemy, and that is well done. And also, I would say it is a really good uh, attitude and demonstrate during your speech. Thank you, President. Next is our Toastmasters. Next floor. Next, you are our seasoned Toastmasters, and you really good theory, as I said, because you stood your ground to promote men's day. Then you're having a lot of thoughts related to today's theme. You're greeting the guests with your warm, your loud and clear sounds. And further, you create many life stories with related to men's. Well done. What see is you also have a human sense with when you interact to our speaker, when you are listening to our speaker, Adeline. You might her, you might need to have a certain speech. And my small suggestion is try to avoid long-winded on team topics because it might overwhelming your audience because you have so many scenarios. So you might sacrifice your thoughts during your speech. That will be less impact on the speech because you have a long story to tell for the audience. And also, you have to remind the use of the story throughout meeting to our speakers. And what I advise is you try to slow down the pace, use some connections that's high context to the audience, and give more impact to your speech. You must hope and on you. Next, our Toastmasters of the day, Teo Chun Yi. Chun Yi, thank you. You have a well-drafted question to this, and all of your questions are connected to the meeting. And what I love is it's the TME. You try to facilitate participants accomplishing tasks. That is the main objective of the Toastmasters table topic sessions. If they here brought to our TME, table topic master session, and also in the way you try to repeat the questions to the speakers. If they are not certain how to answer for that, it's very well, very good. And first, I also see that you deserve the first question for the seasons members to deliver the speech. That is well done to this because others, maybe first time guests may not know what is protocol to answer the questions. And you are very attentive and appreciate. When the speaker finish the speech, you share your opinions. When they finish their speech, that will be give a more impact and encourage the speaker to come back on the stage. All right. And next suggestion is probably you make use of your time. You could plan the speaker sequence in advance because what I noticed is maybe for the first you have four speakers all from the online. Maybe you can try to slot in the sorry, you have the four speakers from the physical one and you left out the online speakers. So maybe I can suggest you may so one physical, one physical, one online. If this is possible, then you could never miss out any. And also, I might suggest that you have one question saying that give a valuable life license learn from three different persons. We would think that try to specify to one person will be better because in a short time 2 to 3 minutes, the speaker need to find their ideal 3 person. It's not such an easy job for them. So focus on minimum person, minimum idea. That will be better. All right, well done, well done, 20. Next, the next person I would like to compliment to our grammar Max. Like, I really love your speech because as a grammarian, you give a short, impactful speech. You make every minute count. For the initials, you introduce your rule and you explain the word of the day and you explain the word of the day with construct your own sentence and let members learn how to use it. And what I like is also in your you highlight the name of the speakers who have used the word of the day, and that is a good. You deserve the credit to them who use the word of the day. But also one thing I like is when speakers who was mispronunciation or use the wrong grammatical uh, English, no speaker names was mentioned. Good because it was because you it emphasizes that those masters meetings is an inclusive and safe place to learn the language, not to identify who's the one who has been used the mispronunciation. That is good. All right, next to our functionary rules, our art counter and timer as well. Kudos to you. What I noticed is you are all attentive listeners and you are really good observance, okay, you concise, and you are time conscious, and especially brains. When you notice that someone use the foreign language, you find the appropriate words and helping them what should be spoken. Okay, well done. And our timer, you are very good at recording and you showed a good track of schedule. Thank you. So for the overall team performance, it is a well prepared and coordinated meeting. And I can see it's vibrant because we hear the laughing sounds, the hear things, okay, and we have a question with each son also. It shows that he radiates that energy and we have a punctual discipline. You are online, your meeting coming start on time, and for our meetings end on time also. And also what I found is a very collaborative spirit within our team because even though we are short of role player, we still can manage the meeting very well. Because they also I can believe all the role players have all are together and calm under pressures. And lastly, we are all respectful and inclusive to all the member of guests. And I think this is the fabulous meeting as today I joined part of it. And I hope you can lead to another meeting before today.
Thank you, our general evaluator, Lifehox. I will say feedback is a nutrition of the improvement. Thank you, our general evaluator, for your thorough and the authentic performance. At least for one or two things to focus to improve in our next journey. Thank you once again. A big round of applause to our general evaluator. Moving on is the exciting session, which is the award presentation. I see our club president is busy something. So now it's the award presentation. May I call upon our club president, Vijay? All right. You want to ask the result. So ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster, the result is on my hand. The very first one I would like to announce our best speaker as you all maybe have had into your mind with none and others of our Toastmaster Henry for this best epic award.
Yeah, okay.
Henry, please on your
Okay.
Okay, can
Thank
see
you.
it?
yes. Sure.
Okay.
Finally for the chances. Then we enlarge the winner on the screen.
Like this can. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Right.
Thank you. Congratulations to our Toastmaster Henry. It's the best favorite topic speaker of today's meeting. Today, how many speakers do we have? Table topic? 6. We have 6. Who are the 6? We have Toastmaster Eve. We have the Toastmaster Henry, Brain, and our guest Maria, Jean, and Sugen. So, who is the winner? Yeah. So, hey. All right, let's station on the screen. Please come on stage. You are the winner today, and yes, congratulations.
3, 2, 1. One more.
When I said organizational president said, welcome back.
Give me a pulse.
Southwest is better than our languages. Here we have the evaluator president waiting boss here, and our evaluator named Rani, and who is the best evaluator of our Master Toastmaster 136 meeting to Toastmaster Vijay. Our house.
Person.
Okay, Vijay.
3, 2, 1. One more. All right, thanks.
Yes, thank you. Yes, for giving such a great evaluation. Let's do that. All right, so the next, we all, once again, congratulations to all the speakers. We we hope to see you again. Once again, congratulations, you know what I mean. All right, so by the way, now is the announcement session. May I thank anyone to give the announcement? Please welcome our educational vice president Jojo on stage.
Thank you. Our TME today, Max Law. Please give me 10 minutes to do the announcement and also the role player selection. Just for your information, we already told you in our tribal club. So please be ready. You can't miss in every meeting. Understand speaker's role. You also have to complete table topic, evaluator, timer, or mark counter as if you want to complete level 1. So please remind yourself and be attentive, be make sure that you can join every meeting. Then Triple Cup. This Triple Cup will present the awards in our annual conference in 2026. Okay, next. And that we will have a speaking, learn public speaking in 2 days. Kindly invite your friends, your guests, your company colleagues to join us to this event. The dates will be 13 and 14 December in Sutra Utama office here. Next. I already called you in Triple Cup. So please buy the ticket together to join our annual conference and receive the Triple Cup award together. Okay, the date will be on 15 to 17 May in next year. How you mean, okay? Get ready. The cost will be 458. Okay, like. Okay, just an information to all of you. Please remember to update your pathway. Next. May I know have every one of you get your pathway link? If yes, please raise your hand. If you have your pathway link, okay. Okay. So today, please help me to remember to note down who doesn't have the pathway link. Please raise your hand again. This one. If you didn't receive the pathway link before, okay, today please help me to write down the name. I will send you the link later. As the link first, you have to update all your features, your level, and then you present and your title. This is very important because when you complete your level 1, level 2, level 3, and more level you have to submit all the features to TM Toastmaster International American. So you can't miss it. This one, all the role player, all the escort will not help you to fill out the form. You have to fill out every time. So you have to record it. Okay, so the letter, if you didn't receive the copy, let me know. I will send you personally. Next. Next, we are going to our role player selection today. Please get around close first. Okay. to be fair, I will open, but last time already open. So luckily we still have slope. So welcome to join. This is Peterton. We open it to let everyone of you to give your speech together. As I say just now, if you want a triple crown, you can't miss every meeting. You can't because we only left, I think, less than 8 meeting. So you need to fully utilize. I already count, no enough. So I will tell you the other class also. So before that, complete we still have one more slot for speaker for our next meeting, which is here in physical. So who would like to give a speech? Ready? Okay. Just give a speech, I will get you. Okay. Congratulations, I give a round of to people. Like you can tell a speech. So, okay, next. And next for evaluator. So for evaluator, we still have 5 more. Would you like to be the evaluator today? Okay, like Natalie? Or you want to be speaker? No. Evaluator. Okay. Evaluator. Evaluator. You will go next week.
Next week.
Yes. Next week.
Wednesday.
Next week, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes. Natalie, would you like to try TNT today?
Okay.
Great. Okay, Natalie. And next, Natalie also will be the evaluator. And welcome to join us in next meeting. Okay, welcome to join with us, Maya and Sugen. Okay, and next, we still have evaluators room. So if you would like to try, let me know. However, you are the speaker, you can join as an evaluator as well. How about our online guest, our online member? Chuni, can you help me to see the chat? Okay. No matter personally. We will be after the speakerthon next week. One more week again. In December, we will have online meeting. So Kira is time to take the slot and also to take the role again. So who would like to try speaker to be a speaker today? And I think would you like to give your speech today? December. What? Yes. Oh, y'all need to write the gas. Panel discussion. Okay, so would you like to do it on December? Let me know later. So who would like to try again? Okay, how about Ray? 2 weeks continue to give your speech. First week of the December. You can't do it today. Okay, no worries. How about Ray Hope? Speaker. Can Chuni, would you like to try to give a speech today? I also tell you in your triple crown.
I take the evaluator.
Evaluator, okay, can. Someone, how about our online? Please, let me see who is our online members. Okay, online members, let me see who are still in the meeting now. Jama?
No. No.
Who still see the participants? Okay, Hema, what role you would like to try for our meeting? The first December, the first week of December. The next, Jama? Suddenly hang. Okay. So Hema, Max and Jama, may let me know which role you would like to try. So how about others? How about others? Okay, madam, for this, for the first online meeting, what would you like to try? First week of the December. Okay. Yes. December. Next, okay, to be the camera. Okay. See you in our next meeting. Okay. How about cancel with
Let's try
Evaluator? Okay. Any others? Let's take a stroke. If not, we'll close it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sugen, when will you join our Oh. This uncle here, but if you are join, then you can directly write a name. No worry, we only have get everything like register for all the new members. Yeah, with the first. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, close. There is a role player selection for today. So now I'm going to pass the mic to our president.
Thank you for our really so interesting the role selection. And ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and guests, now we are in the closing. And first of all, for sure, I would like to thank all my ESCO members for Jojo hit all the rating quality and also by all the role player and help member to improve. Good job for Jojo and also for our BPM Judy. I really feel Judy take a lot of efforts until Sugen can say Judy invite me so many times. Cannot excuse myself to attend. So really good job for our BPM Judy. A round of applause for Judy. And because of all of you, all the members and our tonight meeting can be running smoothly. And also I would like to highlight that our next month has two important events, which is first is our speech club. Also is Claire, and this is help us to learn the public speaking in 2 days and is suitable for person who wish to learn the public speaking and explore their skills and also to learn some interview. And then they also can. So it's also suitable for member to be a role player at netting. Also, you can join as a participant. Second is the regular meeting. Our second regular meeting will be a Christmas party with it is a joint meeting with JP City Toastmaster Club and this is a Christmas party. So you really can think that wish if you wish to uh bring out and have a peace and chant. So we will have the Christmas party at our club, And last but not least, tonight our meeting team is the man is the international mandate. So if I say the man, I think the fourth responsible. And how to be a responsible actually is taking a risk. You make a decision and you take the risk. If there is a belt, then you accept, you wish to take the responsible. Then it is a person of man. So and I wish to pass a message for all of you. Be great to take out the challenge, not only in Toastmaster and also in your real life. Try out a new thing, try to explore it new. And however, before we end up our meeting tonight, I would like to ask our previous guests. So being from Sugen, question is our you can I think Sugen is last is our member, right? Yeah. Okay. So any feedback for us tonight? What do you feel about tonight?
Yes, I felt confident because the beginning of Toastmaster when I joined to the club until now, the only one thing confidently I can say the support and the help you guys doing for a new boy like me boys. It's appreciated. Appreciated. It's welcoming. Thank you so much.
And also for our guest Maria.
Yeah, few times I already come as a guest. So joining will be in January. So from the coming here and when they call me for the table topic, you know, first time I was like really, I cannot speak, but now I can feel that I'm getting improved. When I get that. Yeah, thank you to Hina. Bring up.
Yeah, because of you keep attending and also you take out the challenge to try and extend, then you feel you have proved me this is good. And next I would like to ask our guest, Jen. Yes.
Okay, nothing to say, but you all is very confident and good skill for speaking English. So I hope I can learn together with you all. Thank you.
Just next month.
Next. So close the door and then cut the winner. So okay. So thank you all of you for joining tonight. So I'd like to adjourn our meeting. Our 133 regular meeting is adjourned. Thank you all of you.